Hello, Adam Rayner for Talk Audio TV. Today I'm unboxing and I'm going to be testing some rather special speakers from Alpine. They're the X-S69C. They're the X series, but they're the 6x9 components. Now, 6x9s have forever been theoretically a more unpopular with the cognoscenti size of loudspeaker, because all car loudspeakers come in standard sizes. The biggest of which is the 6x9 oval. That said, there have been some crazy things done in recent years. Recent years. A long time ago, Dyne Audio did a car speaker that was 7 inches by 10 inches, and that's one more. Spinal Tap reference, but it sat in a 6x9 frame. And frankly, they misbehaved. They put a 10-inch subwoofer magnet on the back of a 6x10, 7x10 cone. And they put a big component tweeter right in front of it, and it stonked. And some people absolutely love them. Thing is that this size of loudspeaker is where bass really finally starts to get visceral and exciting. If you buy 6x9s, they're the ones that you might end up making you go buy proper subwoofers. I'm this box on. Here we go. At some point in the future, and when you do, you're going to find that the bass won't be quite as tight and accurate as it was with your pair of 6x9s. So let's see what we've got in here. Serious polystyrene packaging. This day and age, pity that's not cardboard. And yep, 6x9 grill, of course. And here, 6x9s as just a woofer. Oh, it's still my heart. I once did a review group of 20 6x9s, and then I did a review group of another 20 6x9s. And then I did a review group of another 20 6x9s. Yep, I tested 60 pairs and did in fact find what was the best. At the time, it was Pulse by Morel. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Come on, baby, you can do this on the autofocus. If I give you nothing else, you can do this, Mrs. Fouquet. Come on. I'm going to wait until you do. Perhaps I'll put a bit of hand behind the thing here. There we go. Oh, she's pretty. Rather handsome piece of ordnance. Let's see if we can show you into the insides of it here. Let's get this orangey lamp around again. That'll help. There we go. Quite big tinsel wires. The same dome as the other product. This high compliance multi-roll surround. It's got waves within waves going on, an overall thing. And they feel pretty wobbly, but at the same time, there's some meat in that cone, which is a good sign. You do need to push air around to make bass. Now here, these tweeters, these are known good. These are the tweeters that are on the pole of the X series coax and component. Oh, I say, look. That is an absorptive material to soak up the back wave of the tweeter. I don't recall reading about that. I'm proper impressed. That's the stuff that has the Nautilus loudspeaker from Bowers and Wilkins curling up into a long tapered tube, so that the taper gradually dissipates the energy from the back of the tweeter. Because at those frequencies, you don't want the energy from behind interfering with the stuff that's coming out the front, because it has to be so crisp and accurate. Now these 6x9s don't have much passive control, given that they're components. What you get is a little box to put basically in the way of the tweeter, and it's, I've done your homework, it's exactly the same product as the one that goes in the other components. There it is. If we whop it open, he says, try to practice this. Ta-da, here we go. Show you that again. Regular viewers will have seen this one before. Let's just, is she focusing in there? Hang on a sec. There we go. Whoa. Can we see that in glowing 4K? Basically what you get is a way to flip the phase of the tweeter, and also a way to control the actual output. There's 0 dB, there's -3, and there's +3. What I'm going to do is change that for a +3, because, as I've said before, there is no such thing as a truly active crossover that just goes in the speaker wires. That's known as a passive. And all that we'll be doing is adding some attenuation, and I'm regularly on record showing off about having heard 0.18 of an ohm of attenuation on one resistor on one passive network on one loudspeaker when I was production manager at a company called Acoustic Energy. You get a whole bunch of little bits and bobs, of course, with this product. You can mount them on bolts. Good solid packet of bolts there. Shows you in the illustrations mounting it from underneath. Oh, little 3M sticky doos for keeping the tweeters safe and secure once you mounted them. And the same, that's nice, serious adhesive. This is glue, strong stuff. Remember the Blues Brothers? That means that you could anchor these, some of them, without them floating around. You also get a set of clips and screws. This has been inside speakers since the 40s. And some little washers for the nuts and bolts. Some short little fix-ins for tweeters. And a few cable ties if you want to anchor down your passive crossover. But for me, my most favourite part, and only did as an afterthought with other speakers, is that once you've installed your Alpines, done anything that could get scratchy or abrasive and finished with it, only then do you apply your Alpine badges. At this point I'm going to drop them on the floor. How cute are they? Alpine X-Series 6x9 components. I think you're looking at a fairly biased review. I already love them. I know how the 6 inches compare for ordinary things of their size. I have very high hopes for these. Let's go see how well they work. The Sony MEX-SACD and DVD audio player, I think, has just played its last. Broken fascia really is getting impossible to use. The Morel MPS 4.400 4-channel amplifier is truly reference class. Absolutely awesome piece of kit. Writing a review saying it's brilliant is really just a formality now. I've tested 10 different sets of loudspeakers on it. The last of which were the Alpine X series. This is the XS65C, 6.5 inch. Look at the multi-roll surround. Fabulous tweeter. And this is the XS69C. Yes, 6x9 components. And the only product to ever score a full 10 out of 10. Because yes, they are mind-crushingly expensive, but you get such a lot for your money. These are awesome. The best 6x9s I have ever heard. And I've tested about 70 pairs in my career. 60 of them all at once. Alpine X series. Absolutely awesome.